Hello everyone and welcome to today's lecture. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be focusing our efforts on making a very quick character using the Autodesk character generator. Now the way that this works is actually very similar to if you've ever played any kind of video game character creator. The biggest one that probably resembles is probably The Sims. However, the nice thing that goes with this is this kind of character generator makes our own characters that we can animate. Now, I would strongly recommend using the account that you have with creating these with your Autodesk software, specifically Maya. Most likely, if you have a student account, you should be able to use this without any restrictions. If you're not using a student account, it is going to restrict what you could do quite severely. So that's one of the parts that kind of stinks about this. But again, if you've already registered and it's been registered a week, you should be in good shape. But this is one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of discuss this today, so I can give everyone a heads up. Now, the easiest way you can find this is just do Autodesk Character Generator in Google, though I'll probably be actually showing how to do this, showing the link momentarily. But I wanted to make sure I got that myself. In fact, no, I'm not taking chances. So it's charactergenerator.autodesk.com. I'm going to put it over here just to be safe. Why put off tomorrow what you can do today, right? So charactergenerator.autodesk.com. As long as you use that, you should be in good shape, and then you sign in. Again, I would strongly recommend using the account that you've been using to get in here previously. I'm going to try and stay logged in. Now, if you end up seeing something like this at first, that sometimes happens. If you reset, though, and then try and sign in again, it should be able to get you in immediately. This is one of those kind of strange things that happened with me the first time I did this. But if you were able to sign in and you see that oops, just reset what you have, you should be in good shape. So here's some of the pre-made characters I've done already, but I want to do a new one right now. So I'm going to go to new over here, and you have a lot of presets you can get started with. You have either premium models or standard ones. So I just want to show each of these off. So I'm going to create a little dude over here. So I'm going with the quote-unquote default male. And by the way, something that's kind of nice about this software, if you haven't noticed already, it's all web-based. So you don't need to install any new software for this. Just basically go to the web address that I've showed you, and it should come up like that. Okay, so there's a lot of different faces that you could put in here. I ain't gonna lie, some of these are kind of strange. Seriously, the Mr. Bone ones kind of freaks me out a little bit. But otherwise, you have some really unique type of faces. So that's a little bit on the boring side. So I can put in this more manly Kurt over here instead, and you'll see the change happen immediately. That's if you want to go this route. But here's something that's kind of neat about this. You could also add in two different faces simultaneously. So say, for example, I wanted to put in Kurt's with, liking where this is going. So I could put that one over here, and I could use this little dial to do a mixture between the two. So basically, this is what Kurt looked like before he started training, and this is what he looked like afterwards, or something like that. And it's not just, I'm kind of digging where this is going, but it doesn't just need to be the whole head, too. If a person wants to, they could actually focus in very specific spots. So, for example, maybe I want to give him some minor droopage in his eyes. Not sure why I'd want to do this, but, let's just say I want to add a little bit of droop. I can basically add that in. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Or I could just go, oh, no, never mind. Okay. So, yeah, that adds a little bit of extra character to him. And I could do this with almost every version. I just have to click the section, and I can change whatever I need to. So this is the ears. So let's say that I'm not digging those ears, but I want something a little cute like Huey's ears. I'm sure that the generator's probably thinking, what am I thinking? But hey, I'm liking those. Oh, too much. But those ears have a little character to it, so I'm digging where this is going. For his chin, Maybe I think he could have a little bit more of a butt chin or something like that. So let's go with Terrence's. Oh, I guess that's his lips instead. So, I see that that would probably be going down here for the actual chin. Just taking a moment. Oh yeah, now that's a jaw. That is just a work of art right there. And of course, I can even go more crazy with this, but I'm actually kind of happy with what I have right now. So I'm going to actually stay with that. And it could add in any kind of skin color that you want. It has some basic skin colors to get started. It also has some non-traditional skin colors if you want to go that route as well. So, what do I want to go with today? I wonder how he'd look like with this. You know, I wasn't originally planning this, but I'm kind of digging where this is going. I'm going to take a look at a couple more just to be safe, though. Looks like I might have accidentally made Stone Cold Steve Austin's for the wrestler fans out there. Let's see here. I was liking where this dude was going. A little bit shinier than I'm liking, but or if I want to go really interesting, well, I might actually go with this one. Yeah, this is the hardest part of the whole thing. Anyone who's ever used a character generator before for any game, ooh, I'm liking where this dude's going. One of the most difficult parts about it is to be able to stop once you've gotten started in these areas. I'm going to go with this guy. I like this guy. So once you actually have the skin tone, you can put in whatever kind of eye color you want. Again, it has traditional blue eyes, dark eyes, and all these other kind of eyes. Or, for any Star Wars fans, we can go total Sith on this. Yellow eyes. Or yellow-ish eyes. Oh yeah, he does not look right with that. Or you could get him ready to be a monster with the little caddish eyes that we have over here. Or for the supernatural fans, we could go something more demon. No. I do not like that. I think I'd rather have the Sith eyes back. Let's see. I guess I'll go a little pedestrian. I'm going to go with brown eyes with this gentleman. And you can have hair. But one thing I neglected to mention is you're not just limited by the gender type that you have at this time. So, for example, if you don't like the male hair you have, you can go with female hair. Nothing wrong with going with either one. Or you can just make your character bald again. Not a fan of that one. Wow, that actually came out better than I was expecting. Oh, also something to note. You can also change the color of the hair as well. Wow, it's always funny, the happy accidents that you have. I actually might just stick with this one, to be honest, because I'm really liking how that came out. Let's see, I'm just trying to see if there's any other hairstyles that could work well for this gent. But I think we got a winner in this case. Sometimes some of these changes might take a while too. Whoa, definitely did not mean that one. Yeah, there we go. I like this one better. I'm usually not a big fan of that hairstyle, but it really suits this dude. Yeah, I'm digging this. Okay. And yeah, you could go completely different body type too. So you can go with the standard, which one is the standard for this guy? Irony on that one. Yeah, the Stefan is basically this. I wonder if they're trying to say something here. Well, anyway. So if you don't dig that, you can switch it to something more studly. Well, that actually came out pretty studly. That is pretty impressive. Let's check out a couple other ones. I won't take too much time with this, but one thing that you potentially could do as well is, oh man, this guy looks like he could run through a brick wall. I think I just found my Hulk, but nah, I think I'm going to go with the David over here. Maybe give him a little bit more muscular arms. So I could just go to the arm like I did before. And just add a little bit more meat on the arms. I might add a little bit more meat to the legs too. Let's see here. Now again, you only have access to these if you go with the full student account. If you don't go with that, you might not be able to use these quite as easily. So definitely try to make sure that your student account works okay. If for some reason you're having some issues, again, just send me an email and I'll see what I can do about either helping you out or at least giving you some ideas on how to approach this. Yeah, I'm liking how that's turning out, but I think I need to make his arms just a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with this. Okay, then let's continue. Then it's just a matter of what you want to dress him as. Again, if you want to, you could, again, you basically given options for your shirt or your top, your bottom, and your shoes. So let's see what we got here. I could always go with 7. No, if I put this on him, I'm not a big fan of what I'm seeing here so far. But that just looks weird. No, definitely not going to go with that. I'm kind of digging that. You got any other colors? I'm digging that. Okay, so I can put in my character's pants. Again, I could go with something standard like this. Oh, I'm kind of digging that. I'm good with that. And then the final step is choosing the footwear. Almost looks like Timberlands in this case. But I don't like those. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, that should actually work out pretty nicely. Oh, by the way, as I said before, you could also mix and match shoes if you want to. Like, for example, I'm kind of digging these boots that are over here. But will they bunch up the pants? Yeah, they will. I was hoping they wouldn't. Well, again, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Actually, he looks like almost a Scoutmaster here. But anyway, no, but that's pretty much it. Once you have all your settings changed, you can go to Finish and then give it a name. I'm going to call this, let's see, Dapper, for Dapper Man. Although he didn't look that good in a suit, I have to admit. Okay, so Dapper is getting ready. So this is what needs to happen next. While this is kind of wrapping things up, I'm going to go to this little option over here for my character generator, or generate character, because, and this is probably the biggest part that you have to make sure that you change or adjust and such like that. Without these changes done, this character is not going to be as useful for yourself. So this is what you need to do. First off, you need to make sure that the character is put to a poly resolution of high. We should actually be able to work with a high resolution at this time. We're also going to go with the specularity and bump normal map for this, just so that we can see some details for the character. I think that would work out nicely. We're going to keep this at quads, and you're going to make sure that the facial expressions are going to be blend shapes. We'll be going over in detail how to work with some of these as we progress. But again, the blend shapes is going to be a much wiser decision for beginners. or new animators. The skeleton resolution, we're going to keep it medium. The Y up is going to stay the way that it is because that's basically how Maya works. And we're going to go to with the Maya preset over here. Going to keep everything relatively safe. So this is the long and short of all the settings that need to be here. I'll keep this up here for a second. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can. Or just kind of remember the different settings. Or you can just watch the video while you're making your character. I'll leave that to your own decision. But again, for the poly resolution, that needs to be at high. The textures, I'd recommend all of them. Facial expressions, you want to make sure that's put to blend shapes. That's the simpler method. You'll understand why when we get there. Quads for geometry. Skeleton resolution, we're leaving that alone. We're going to keep that medium. Character orientation, that's going to be Y up. And of course, we need to make sure that this is set to Maya. Once that's done, you can hit generate. Now this is going to take a little bit of time. So you're not going to see it over here right away. It might take a few minutes. So because of that, I'm going to start wrapping things up with this character generator. But a bit of a heads up on what's going to be happening next week. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to take one of the characters, either ones we create or ones I can provide for you. I will take into consideration those who make your own. And plus I want to make sure you have all the opportunities you can to basically make a character that you might feel something for. But once the characters are made and it's generated out of here, you'd be able to go to any of these other ones. And, since I'm here anyways and I need to save this, I would just basically hit the download. I'll actually download this one because this is going to have a little pop-up like this. Now, it's going to say that your model is going to cost money. If you are using a student account, you'll already have unlimited credits. So you don't have to worry about spending any money. So in other words, you shouldn't have to spend a dime for any of this. So you just hit purchase and download once that's done. And then you'll see the download over here. Again, I'm using Chrome currently. I find that actually works out pretty nicely. But once you've actually downloaded this, that's pretty much it. So again, it's still taking a little bit of time, which is a little unfortunate. But that kind of comes with the territory. But once it's actually complete, then again you hit the little drop down, purchase and download, and then just hit OK to it. Again, make sure that when you're doing this, that you're in the unlimited credit area. You shouldn't have to spend a dime with any of these because, again, we're using this for educational purposes. And that's pretty much it. So just one last check to see if this is coming up. I didn't think it was going to, but that's okay. So that's pretty much all of what I wanted to show. Next week, we're going to be animating these models. So you have an idea of how the character generator works in terms of the animation part, and you have your chance for your first character rig. So again, hopefully you found this tutorial educational, and if you have any questions, please email me or message me. Thank you, and have a great day.